Well, it looks like the 50th anniversary of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. And that means, like the song says, a little glary, isn't it? He's a little glary here. Yeah, they used to think this, at the bottom here, this guitar meant, the letter P meant Paul was dead. And they used to think this was marijuana plants and stuff like that. All myths. None of that was true. It was none of the above. A lot of mysteries surrounding this album. You're looking at a glary picture right now because we're a glass on glass kind of thing here. One of the best songs that George came up with that changed the whole atmosphere of the album was Within Without You. Of course, that's the one I loved as a kid. The whole album, kind of when I was young, had such a variety. It was kind of amazing, that it had this feel about it that when in the late '60s everybody was listening to it, became the album for everyone to listen to. It wasn't Ringo's favorite. He thought Rubber Soul Revolver was better. He wasn't a big Sergeant Pepper fan. But anyways, Paul's idea. Etc. All the history of this stuff's all known. I don't know what to make of this album. To this day, it still seems to stand the test of time as all the Beatles music does. I don't think John didn't like the song "Lovely Rita" that much. I think, if I remember reading, and what do I know about this album besides that? Ringo had that song "With a Little Help from My Friends." It's a big countercultural album, 1967, 68. I guess that was in Vietnam, but just taking place as well. What else can I say about this album? 50th anniversary. Within Without You was an incredible piece, which John Lennon actually quoted as George making was a good piece because George Martin didn't like the piece that George was going to put on Sgt. Pepper. He said it didn't quite match the album, so he said, "Could you go do another one?" He came back with an Indian sound with Within Without You. Ended up being one of the best songs I ever heard. So the sitar and the tabla is beautiful. In Hindu thing was what Harris was into at that time. The rest of the song's pretty typical. I mean, just a song about Rita Maid. And I have a documentary of the Sgt. Pepper's counterculture, which I tried to upload on YouTube, but couldn't get it on YouTube. They seem to take it down. I'd like to, but to put it up, it's not available. I haven't seen it anywhere available. But anyway, what else about this? Oh, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Some say it was LSD. Lennon claimed it was a picture of his son Julian's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, a painting, picture he did, which there is evidence of that. It was something that he had done, but it could have had something to do with LSD, but Lennon denied it. Probably, I believe Lennon, but other people don't believe it, so I don't know. Who cares? What else can I say about this? Benefit of Mr. Kite was just basically a circus paper that Lennon was reading. He just read it verbatim and did the song for Benefit of Mr. Kite. Other songs can be Fixing a Hole, nothing phenomenal about that. Getting Better was a song that was where John had the negative part in it. It can't get much worse when McCartney sang. It's getting more better all the time. And let me see. What else can I remember? Good Morning was a song that on the album that John thought was kind of one of the throwaway song they put on anyway. So, what else? That's about it. Day in a Life was its Cracker Jack song. It was the song that everybody remembers because it was a cryptic sort of comedic song that Lennon wrote concerning the House of Lords. And of course, a guy who gets his brains smashed to death in a car accident. Now let's get away from this gruesome picture. It's just a little background. It's the 50th anniversary. I don't think I could say a lot more about this album, give a little commentary, but that's, I think, good enough. I listened to it religiously as a kid. There's probably a few other songs. I could talk about a couple other songs, maybe here or there if I had more time. But so it's the 50th anniversary. Imagine the Beatles music just does not seem to go away. My favorite for listening to was, of course, the White Album. But I mean, all the Beatles stuff, it's hard to make comparisons because they're all so different. Pretty good album, Sgt. Pepper. And I forgot to mention all the characters on this album. All these characters, Mae West, there's Gandy's in there. You got Mae West didn't want to be on it. She said, "What would I be doing on a Lonely Hearts Club Band?" You got the Beatles counterparts there, and it's stuff like this and stuff like that. You got there. I think Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali's there, and a whole bunch of other people.